like to thank Showtime Peoples for having this. Because we know that from being around and living in this area, whether it's Greenwood, Actonville, McCormick, Newberry, Saluda, we all know that there is a serious problem. And that problem, each one of us know that our young folk have chosen not to love life. They have decided that I much rather communicate with someone with a gun than to communicate with my voice. They have chosen to pick up a gun rather than pick up a book. They have chosen to not love my brother or my sister, but if they wrong me, to do wrong. But it doesn't start with our children. It doesn't. We need to face reality that we as parents are responsible for making sure that our children know how to make the right choices. That's our job. And as our children get older, our children hopefully will realize that they have to do that. But there's a plan that we must adhere to. There's something that every last one of us should do. There's a reason why each one of us here. We here because we care. Our children need us. And I think this can be the start of us making that difference. First and foremost, we have to get our children to understand choices. There's only two, right and wrong. There's only two choices that you have to make. Our children have to learn from us that those choices is right or wrong. The wrong choice can get us in prison. The wrong choice can have us put in jail. The wrong choice can have us lose our life. But the right choice will give us opportunity. Opportunity to grow. Opportunity to do better. Opportunity to live longer. So, if we can get our young folk, by our teachers, to make the right choice, I think we're on the right road. And our young people, you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to yourself. You have a responsibility to say, no, I'm not going to go here and play with Xbox today. I'm going to study. No, I'm not going to go out here and steal. I'm going to stay at home. We have a choice. Every one of us has a choice. Each one of us has a choice every single day. Now, what we do with those choices that makes a difference. I tell a lot of our young brothers and young sisters, and also Hispanic and white, that come to our program the same thing. Choices doesn't matter whether you're black, white, green, yellow, or polka dot. Choices only want a result. And that result is to do right or do wrong. So once we have made that choice to do right, then we need to come up with a plan. And that plan is, what do I want to do with my life? I don't care whether you want to be a football player, basketball player, whether you want to be a doctor, lawyer, or whatever, you have to have a plan. And we as parents have to get involved in our children's plan. We need to know what that plan is. We don't need to send them out on a journey and tell them, oh, you just go to school and make A's and B's and everything's going to be all right. Because that's not true. That's not true. We still have to be involved with our children. Even if they become president of the United States, we still need to be parents to our children. No matter how old they are. We just have a little less responsibility. Then comes that ultimate thing. They don't make a choice to do right. They don't come up with a plan of what they're going to do with their lives. Then we have to get them to implement. We have to get them to say, okay, we know what we want to do. You know what, here's where you need to go. And we need to be the director in their life. I always call it like arm the clock. If they want to go 12 o'clock, if we see them on 3 o'clock, we need to push them back on 12 o'clock. That is what we as parents have to do. That is what we as young folks have to do. Then the ultimate thing is evaluate what we do. You know, some folks we say, oh, yeah, they have an easy life. Do their life really easy? It doesn't matter what type of life John, Harry, Lucy, Brenda had. What makes a difference in life that I had, how I live my life. And by me living my life correctly, by me making a choice to live life to the fullest, I can make a difference in someone else's life. That's how we have to do it. Because, trust me, it may seem cool to take a shot at somebody. It may seem cool when all the folks who wanted you to go out there and do wrong, do wrong. my purpose here. I'm just telling you, from a young man that grew up over Brewer, right behind Brewer, who had to make choices. I had older guys that used to say, hey, Mike, let me talk to you, man, because I know you probably end up in jail in a few years. You need to know who to talk to. You need to know how to handle yourself. But I had parents that cared. They just had a son that would not listen at the time. But one day I did. I got tired of doing wrong. I knew I wasn't brought up to do wrong. And I made the choice to do right. And I'm not here to tell you that it was easy. No, it wasn't. I just kept hammering right. And eventually, things got better. Eventually, I started seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, it's a big difference to walk past the police and not have to look behind your back. It's a big difference to go to school knowing that now I can read. I'm not afraid now when the teacher calls on me to read. I'm not afraid when someone tells me that, hey, look, I need you to talk to somebody about something because you move from right to wrong. I understand that now. But I did not understand that I have a responsibility more than just myself. I have a responsibility more than just my children. I have a responsibility for this community. And I have a responsibility to every young man and child that's here. And I apologize to every last single child that's here because I feel like there's more that I can do. You don't have no place to play. I holler, maybe I need to swim. You don't have no place to go and learn different things. I holler, maybe I need to swim. You do not have, some don't have fathers involved in their life. I holler, maybe I need to swim. Maybe I need to do better. I'll be the first one to take that responsibility. But I cannot, you cannot, we cannot do it by ourselves. We have to do it together. Life is about living. Living holistic, that's great. We're not going to live life without having problems with parents. Yes, sometimes it's going to be tough. But we got to make a choice to do right. Because our children depend on us, and our community is dependent on us. And what we don't see right, we need to force change. Don't sit back in the barbershop and the beauty parlors and talk about it. Let's get together and do something about it. You'll be amazed when each one of us decide to do Tuesday night and go to a county council meeting together. You'll be amazed at what can change. You'll be amazed that all of a sudden the recreation center that now closed, they'll build us one. But divide and conquer. Remember that. And it's not a group, it's individuals that form movement. And we need to attack each individual and say, our children matter, our community matter, we matter, you matter, and we can do it together. And I'm going to tell you, like I say so many times, that no one. It's time out for Negro spirituals. Yes, we need to sing them, but we also need to get up and do something after we sing them. We need to get involved, you all, not just talk. Thank you for your time. And I just pray that we can all come together because that's what it takes. This is not the Wild Wild West. This is Greenwood, South Carolina. And we need to change it. Thank you.